Ruona here again with JConcepts with brand new product releases for you. We have the 1/8 scale Buggy hybrids and 3Ds tires. These first came out during the IFMAR World Championships in Thailand. JR was there at the World Championships. JR, now that we've released these, they're out in the public. We have them available in yellow compound, blue, and green. Tell us a little bit about these two tires with your experience. I know you've had them out there on the track. You've won a bunch of races with them. Tell us a little bit about the hybrids first here.
Well, the hybrid's going to be more of your less dust, more blue groove condition. Really high traction, a lot of corner speed when it's at that time to run them. They're very good tire, a lot of forward bite, a lot of side traction, very smooth surface, work very well. The 3D, on the other hand, is a little bit less of a high traction situation. Probably right before you're about to go to the hybrid, you'd run the 3D. A lot of forward bite, a lot of side traction on the track that's considered loose. But both tires work excellent just in the certain conditions.
Basically how these two tires kind of came about is we did a lot of testing with JR and with Ryan Mayfield. We've been going to a lot of tracks the past year where there was, we call it the smooth groove or the slick groove conditions, where the track looks like it has a blue groove but it's carrying a lot of moisture. And what's happening on these tracks is it looks like you have a lot of traction but you really don't. And the guys are really trying to get aggressive with the cars. The cars typically don't steer really well in these conditions, and we wanted to make some tires that really kind of fit these conditions really well, like the 3Ds and the hybrids. And you'll see in the coming years here, when there's more indoor races, things that are going on that are high speed, and you'll see that these tires are really going to show themselves in the standings. JR, we were just at the Motorama event. A little bit different condition than we just described, but it was bumpy. There was sort of like edgy conditions. And you guys ran the hybrids. Tell us a little bit about the compound that you ran there, and you know what you found out with the hybrid.
Right. Well, me and Ryan both, we started running the hybrid in green. When we first got there, first looked at the track, it kind of got, it's a little fluffy on the outside, but in the line it was, you know, pretty well polished but rough. We started with the greens. Tire worked excellent until the track kind of broke away, got some bigger bumps in it. Then the softer tire with the softer spike kind of, you know, grabs those ruts a little bit more. And then when we had that time come about, so you know, we moved on to the blue compound. The tire slid across some of the bumps a little bit better and performed well. Ryan won main.
Yeah, it was an excellent event. Ryan really put on a good display there in the main, and you got fourth. You're right there with the guys. And what you can't really see in these videos sometimes is the edgy ruts that's happening with these tracks. There's sort of a dry condition, it gets hard packed, maybe a blue groove portion, but then the chunks come out, and then there's the edgy portions. And that's typically when you run these smaller pin tires, because you're trying to get the car through the ruts without catching them, and that's where these two really kind of shine. So, you know, look for the hybrids, the 3Ds in these conditions, the slick grooves, the kind of the edgy, torn up, dusty tracks. That's where you're going to see these tires perform. Again, that's compound, completely depends on the track. And, you know, one day it might be greens, the next day it might be blues. And, but these are the brand new tires from JConcepts. We're here with JR Mitch, and thanks for watching.